Hi guys, just making a quick video to help you with today's inquiry lesson. Basically, this is we're going to watch an episode of War and Waste, which is a show on the ABC network, which um, basically is to talk about waste, plastic waste in particular, and how we could possibly be doing it better, but also showing us the reality of what it is right now. So it's a little bit, it can be a little bit heavy and it's quite long, but we watch it once, we only have to watch it once. And then for the rest of the weeks, it'll be more about doing stuff. This episode is really great. And if you're interested to watch more of it, there are plenty of other episodes that you can watch on ABC iView as well. So this is the first episode of season 2. You can watch season 1 and season 2. So what you're going to do is you're going to click here to get to the episode, which is right here, and you're going to go down. Make sure you're doing this episode, which is the first episode called The Battle Continues Part 1. Okay, and it actually has some really interesting examples. Now, there is one sad part to this episode. So I'll warn you right now, it involves plastic and a turtle. So yeah, it's a bit sad. There are some parts that are kind of sad and maybe even a little bit confronting, just letting you know that ahead of time. But I think you guys are fine and you'll be able to handle it. It's not too much. Then you're going to click this here to get your own question sheet. Seeing as you're watching this first, hopefully, we can go through the questions first and you can keep them in mind while you're watching this episode. So the War on Waste questions: how much plastic has been created by humans over the last 65 years? You can't answer that unless you watched it. How much plastic is in landfills or the environment? Again, you can't answer that unless you've watched it. I mean, I guess you could Google it, but do the right thing and watch it. How did you feel when you saw how much plastic Australian households throw away in a minute? I'm going to change that to every minute. Every minute. So every minute. Yeah, to be honest, when I saw it, I was shocked. I was really shocked. Is bottled water healthier than tap water? And you think, what does that have to do with sustainability? You'll see in a minute. What are you paying for when you buy bottled water? Are you buying something that's healthier or worse for you, or are you really paying for anything at all? When plastic gets into the ocean, how does it affect the animals that live there? What are some ways you think you could cut down on using single-use plastics? I accidentally wrote plastic twice. I think I'm doing this video, otherwise I would have forgotten to fix that. Cut down on single-use plastics. And what are some things that our school could do much better to lower single-use plastics? Let's just do single-use plastics. Okay, so a few questions there. The video is an hour long, so how I would suggest it is if you open these two next to each other, when something comes up that you've already read before, you can be like, oh, I know what that question is, and pause the video, come over here, type it, and go back to the tab, open it again, watch the video. It'll save you a little bit of time than having to think about it and go back and watch it again, maybe. I do suggest watching the rest of them as well if you want to. Would recommend them actually, probably not suggest, but recommend, because they are interesting and it'll probably help you think of some ways that you can help your household cut down on some waste and how to recycle and reuse things properly. All right, well, enjoy. We look forward to seeing your answers and yeah, have fun.